Welcome to a live stream. Who knew? I get this a bit closer. There we go. New haircut. Yeah, I already got one on Christmas Eve. But let's look at the new stuff I got here today. Went to this place called. I bought a sticker from it. It's in my pocket here. Blessings abound. This was their location in Martin City, which is part of Kansas City. Yeah. First CD is Rush's Permanent Waves. This is from hi, welcome. This is Rush. Rush Permanent Waves. This has Experimental Radio, Free Will, pretty good. The first time I have it on CD, I think. Best of the Beach Boys on CD. I do not have this on vinyl. I do have it on cassette previously, but it's a good one. You got all of them together. I think. You got Brian on here too. Pretty good. Pretty good compilation. Carpenters. This is a 2-disc CD of greatest hits from 1969 to 1983. And if you have not listened to the Carpenters, you are missing out tenfold, because they are actually really good. I actually do really like the Carpenters. And then you have Peter, Paul, and Mary, discovered live in concert from 2014, made in Mexico, still wrapped. I'm gonna open it later, but look at the DVDs I got here today. Phantom of the Opera. This one is special because it still has a Blockbuster thing right down there. Blockbuster, if you remember Blockbuster. And The Office. Let's look at the records I got here today. Yeah, plenty of them. Oh, welcome as well. We have Barry Manilow. He sings, he writes the film. This one, it's Barry Manilow. I'm not that big on him, but he did do a version, his hit. He did a version of I Write the Songs that hit number 1. It's down there. I Write the Songs, which would be a Bruce Johnston reference. Because Bruce Johnston wrote the songs. Yeah, it says Bruce Johnston's name down there. Yep, he writes the songs that makes the whole world sing. Oh my gosh, Bruce Johnston. Bruce Johnston being Bruce Johnston. This is My Fair Lady. This is Rex Harrison and Julie Andrews. Original cast on Columbia. It's nice. It's definitely laminated. It's on Columbia. Going for there. Another one on Columbia. Andy Williams. Classic. I got this because it has a cover of My Sweet Lord on it, and I decided, heck if I'm going to get the Andy Williams with a version of My Sweet Lord. The very end, George Harrison wrote it. George Harrison left once for Andy Williams. You can't really hate Andy Williams. He's good. We have another Andy, Moon River, and other movie themes. Well, so Columbia. Not a Capitol. I don't think he was ever on Capitol. He might have been. He was in Branson for a while. If you've ever been to Branson, it's south of where I am. I got Capitol Starline Fairland Husky. I got it because it was a mono, I'm pretty sure. I think it's mono. I think it's country. I'll have to look them up. I'm looking up Fairland Husky. Fairland Husky. Let me look him up. Fairland Husky. He was a country singer. Okay. You have country on the Starline, which Capital Starline. Basically the budget label, I think. Excuse me. The combination of Oklahoma and South Pacific. Oklahoma's a great movie. In South Pacific, I've never listened to or watched. I own a freaking Ed Sullivan version, which is a good one. I need to watch South Pacific. But the next one is Blood Rock. It's from Fort Worth. Okay, this is I'm looking at Blood Rock. I've never heard, but they're on Capitol. Blood Rock 2. They're a rock band from Fort Worth. On Capitol. It's not 8. It's just not 8-track, but it has 8 tracks on it. It's on Capitol, 1970. And what I did not expect to find, a German Pope John Paul II in Poland vinyl. Oh, welcome, Mickey. This is a German pressing, because it's in German. I know my German. And it's just a Pope John Paul II. That's German, by the way, down there. That's German. And it's in German. And I cannot speak it. But that is German. Don't know where in Germany it was made, but also interesting. Yep. It's fine. Well, welcome. You like a new haircut? Anyway, so what we got here? What now? Thank you. I haven't shown these in a while. I don't know when the last time I showed these was. But they've been in my corner for a while. This is a computer, by the way. That's gracious. Yeah. Tell me something about the overrated. I'm going to do for tomorrow. It's going to be the underrated. And as of right now, I'm still working on it. Bruh. Goodness, oh my god, that's actually good. I'm already doing my underrated, and I might tell you, you have to agree with me or not. My underrated, as of right now, Gary Lewis and the Playboys, the Champs, Don McLean, Jane and Dean, American Spring, or just Spring, and then the Flames. Because the Flames were underrated. Maybe not in South Africa, but okay, that's French, and I'm not a French speaker. Unfortunately, I know more German than I know French because we know what they call cheese in Paris. Oh, right. I think I already showed these earlier, but I'm gonna show them again just because I want to. It's fine, bro. He's gonna be like, "Who you watching?" This random guy. I don't know if you're into him, but we have Rush. This is Permanent Waves. It says The Spirit of Radio, which is actually pretty peak. I don't know if it would be peakeroni, but it's good. Neil Peart is Neil Peart is a drum legend. Finally got this on CD. Did not have it on. I currently don't have it on vinyl. The only ones I have is Best of Volume 2 and 3. I also have a cassette. Because you have a cassette. This is Volume 1. I can have it closer here. Okay, Dexter's Laboratory is actually solid. Freaking camera right here. Yeah. set it up a bit. Oh, yes. You never know what you're gonna find at a thrift store, huh? So you can find good vinyl at a thrift store, and it's gonna be cheaper and it's gonna be pretty good because none of them have damage. Well, as in the pile right now, but always make sure when you get a CD, always check if it's the right CD. Let's see if it's the right CD. Yeah, thank you, Capital. It's Capital, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. It is Capital. No, bro, it's can't wait. Oh my God, it's Mike. Let's see what the booklet says, because oh God, check the book. The booklet is empty. I think we found Yankee's favorite member. He's right there. Am I wrong? Or is it him? You have to pick, and you have to let me know if it's right. Okay, all right. The songs on here are pretty solid, I think. I think they're solid. I'll look at them. Bro, that's cool though. You have it on. I still don't. I should get it on vinyl. I only have volume 2 and 3. Randomly, they got freaking Frosty Snowman's on both of them. Volume 2 and 3. I mean, back in the day when Capitol wanted to squeeze as much money as they could. Which, I can see why. Surfing USA. That's solid. That's actually solid, bro. Oh, Catch a Wave. You can't really. Catch a Wave hit number 1? No, it didn't. But Catch a Wave hitting number 1 is the funniest. Okay, Elvis. He's good. Next one. I don't know if my voice cracked then, but Carpenters. You can't really hate the Carpenters. If you don't like the Carpenters, you don't have good taste if you don't like them. But I like her voice. Good. Her drumming is actually very good. There's the Carpenters. I like their style. It's good. She should have stayed a drummer. R.I.P. Bro, I remember watching it on Adult Swim. I can't remember when it was on. Because they would have their oldies cartoons. We put oldies as the 90s, which it really isn't that old. Peter, Paul, and Mary. Still wrapped, made in Mexico, 2014. I do have some 80s Peter, Paul, and Mary, because they kind of made a comeback. I don't know when they made a comeback. I'm opening it right now, see how it is. I still got, on my head, I have, basically Peter, Paul, and Mary are a trio of, they do, country and folk, I think. They did a cover of John Denver's Leaving on a Jet Plane, and it hit pretty well. Even though I prefer John Denver over them tenfold, but can't we? Freaking new CDs are pretty. Oh, I might as well use this stick I have. I still have Frankie Valli swearing to God is on my brain. Because Frankie Valli is my favorite kind of disco. I still do not like the Bee Gees. It's just, they've never appealed. It's going to be tomorrow. It's going to be tomorrow. Usually when I post, it's going to probably be midnight. I have to finish it though. We're currently at, I don't know how many people I'm going to include. What do you all think about the overrated ones? Because I tried to give my opinion actually genuine. Because some of those bands are kind of, in my opinion, mid. It's just like, They will be at midnight, I think. But they're doing pretty well. Man, freaking open this. This is going to be taking out forever. I've never really listened to them in a way, and I think they're not really my style. And you know, it's yeah, it's not for me. It's kind of like I used to not really like Barry Manilow, but Barry Manilow, well, yeah, Barry Manilow. I've been looking for a single of I write the songs for a long time. I've only been able to find only certain ones, and then I sell them because they're not the right one, which is understandable. Because well, it hit #1. Yeah, I really, it's not my thing. Even though really, um, I've mainly stuck to. I think the most wacky stuff I've ever listened to is The Point in the 14th, and that's pretty wacky, but it's good. Um, but the thing is, like, if I was gonna listen to any new band, I'd probably say the Flames. If you've heard of the Flames, the Flames are very underrated, and if you don't know who the Flames are, I could teach you about them right now as I desperately trying to open this thing while not trying to get the scissors. It's just, I'm gonna go get the scissors. I could probably open this up with brute strength. Um, but basically, the Flames. If you have any questions, um, they were a South African band in the 1960s who basically two of their members went on to be members of the Beach Boys, and you probably know who they are. So, because that's late, early 70s Beach Boys, which is kind of underrated. It's an underrated period because it's really, I don't, I'm not the biggest fan of Smile in the world. Smile's not, it doesn't really appeal to me. The Coke sessions are pretty good though. It's a bit wacky just because it's, I don't know what they were doing. It's kind of, oh, swear to God, swear to God. Nope, here Walmart. Oh my God, it's brought that back. Here. I'm gonna give you a rundown of American Spring. Do we know who was in American Spring? American Spring being the, I call it it's a spinoff of the Honeys. It is a spinoff of the Honeys. It's vacation treat. Um, the Honeys being, I don't know if the Honeys are underrated in terms of hits. They might have been. They might have been. That's the Honeys, you know. Let me look up the Honeys. The Honeys were good. Some of the songs are actually very, very peak. Um, you have Gary Usher. We love Gary Usher. American Spring. Oh my goodness. Um, Smile. I'm not the biggest fan of Smile. I guess it's not the. I don't think it's the best thing in the world. It's just It's not the best thing for me. But you have. Okay, well, look at the actual. Minute. Oh, Bob and Sherry. No. Important wisdom. Mother Mary came to me, speaking words of wisdom. Oh, I don't want to be. Home. Get your wave it, number one. Oh. I'm making random thoughts. Oh. Let's see here. Where I'm at. If you'd like to know. Yeah, Weezer, it depends on the Weezer. Well, it depends on. Some Weezer's not wacky, which is. Beverly Hills is just terrible. I don't like Beverly Hills. I'm gonna. I did honestly rate it pretty bad because I don't like it. That's. I look back at my overrated list here. Bee Gees, that makes sense because I don't really like the Bee Gees, and the Bee Gees are. I hate Grease. I hate Grease. The song Grease. Not the movie. The movie's. I've never watched it, but I hate the song Grease. I just hate it. It is not a 4-season. It's not a Frankie Valli song to me. It is not. It is not a Bob Guy or a Bob Crow. Bob Crower. I don't remember how to pronounce it, but Bob Crow. It's not one of those. It's a Bee Gees song that Frankie Valli used to get number one. George Jones. Never really cared for him. George Jones. If you don't know who he is, the better. He's a country singer of a while. Pink. The final cut. Pink Floyd. The final cut. Meh. Overrated. A lot of that era. Neil Diamond, that makes sense. I don't really like Neil Diamond. For the underrated pick for tomorrow is actually going to be Don McLean. Because he only had one number one hit. And he's had over like 20 albums. And only one has hit number one. So, Herman's, I stick with that. I may need to more expand on that. Rolling Stones are just meh to me. Rolling Stones are meh. Yeah. Mamas on the Pop was same here. It's kind of eh. But Mama Cass is underrated. 80s Bob Dylan, I still stand on that. Even if it's him with the Grateful Dead, which would be really good because the Grateful Dead is peak. Peter Cetera, meh. Peter Cetera is meh. Most country artists, yeah. Because I like Brad Paisley. You need to give Rush a second chance. You need to listen to Moving Pictures because it's actually peakaroni. Zappa I have not actually listened to yet, and I actually need to give him a chance. Pierce Terra, just listen to Chicago instead. Just listen to Terry Kath instead. Terry Kath is underrated by far. Terry Kath is the best member of. He's the best member. He was always the best member of Chicago. And fight me on that, and you will lose because I have evidence of that. Pierce Terra has never been my thing. Jason Sheff could destroy him. By the way, Jason Sheff's father was in the TCB band of Elvis. So, that's a good Elvis and Chicago reference for you. I still think Kelly Hall is overrated. Maybe. I don't know. It's more mid to me, but it's in there somewhat. I'll have to re-listen, which is the Gene Simmons, not the country singer Gene Simmons. Gene Simmons. That's different. That is, I don't even think that's rockabilly. What is rockabilly anymore? It's like you have country rock, and then you have rockabilly. The difference is for rockabilly, what? Rockabilly is rock and roll and country mixed into one. Maybe a bit of blues in there too. Country rock is I don't know anymore. It's like rock with a country tinge. Maybe people going out of Nashville. But Gene Simmons solo is I've never been into him anyway. It's just the best member of Kiss is Paul Stanley on vocal, probably. But for my Pierce Terror still pretty bad. But still, the only Pierce Terror stuff I like is You're the Inspiration, and that's it. That was the only hit by him I like, because I don't really like If You Leave Me Now. Because If You Leave Me Now is not really a Chicago song. It's more of a Peter Cetera song he wrote and did by himself. It's like, well, technically by that logic, I'm an OG Beach Boys fan. By that logic, because they haven't made an album since 2012? Was that the last time the Beach Boys made an album? 2012? It's been that long. Is that how new That's Why God Made the Radio is? God, I have to remember that's from 13 years ago. Maybe 13 still. Almost 14 years ago. My God. That's been a while since the Beach Boys made a new album. The Beatles haven't made a new album since 70. And Buddy Holly hasn't made an album since 1950. No. Because he died in a plane crash. Sadly. There is a reference in this show called Clone High, which is very good, highly recommend. Where Buddy Holly's like, we got Buddy Holly, we got me, Richie Valens, the Big Bopper, Stevie Ray Vaughan. Stevie Ray Vaughan is kind of underrated. I'm putting him in my list. My dad absolutely loves Stevie Ray Vaughan stuff. Let's see here. I have a Leonard Skinner. They're Leonard Skinner. They're good. Not overrated. They're fine. Southern rock is not too bad. My underrated list. So I also put Jan and Dean in there. 58 to 62. Because Jan and Dean, after that, I think Jan and Dean, I would spam petition the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame to get Jan and Dean into the Hall of Fame. If they're not in there yet. If you're letting ones that aren't even rock into the Hall of Fame, what is it at this point? Because there should be a line, there should be a set line. If it is rock, you can go in. If you're not rock, go into another Hall of Fame. Because rock is very hard to define because there's so many genres of rock. It's complicated, and rock is very here's an underrated musician for you then, if you're doing that. Who's a good underrated musician? I got one up my sleeve. And it is, you've probably never heard of him, unless you really look at it close enough. Bill Champlin of Chicago. He sang lead vocal on a few songs. Number one hit, Look Away. That was actually solid. I like Look Away. It's not the best Chicago song ever. For me, that would be Wishing You Were Here. I saw you said you're talking in your sleep. That is a romantic song from '83. David Marks, he's not. Is he in the Hall of Fame? David Marks, he has his own band called the Marksmen, and I probably knew that already. And saying about that logic, the Flames should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame because the Flames are a rock band from the '60s in South Africa, and I'm not the biggest fan of David, even though I see Bruce Johnston. He writes the songs. No, I'm gonna go on a freaking bit about Bruce Johnston. I own a Bruce Johnston, 2 promo things of Bruce Johnston. I own a promo from Both are from 77. So I own a promo of Going Public and then Pipelines. So, I may be very into Bruce Johnson stuff. So, I could go get the freaking promo. Reeve would, I don't know if Reeve would rob me for the Bruce Johnson stuff, but, I've actually never listened to Emerson, Lake and Palmer. There's a band I think that is overrated, and Blood, Sweat, and Tears. My dad doesn't think he says they're underrated. I think Blood, Sweat, and Tears are, so, most of the time when I'm looking at bands from the 70s, it's like, well, Frankie Valli got big in the 70s. Frankie Valli. He's just doing his usual Frankie Valli doing My Eyes. I used to not like My Eyes Adore You. And there's a point where I did not Can't Take My Eyes Off of You because that was not 4 Seasons. But then I like it now. I actually do like Can't Take My Eyes Off of You. Now it's actually solid. That's because when I realized I have to also appreciate Frankie Valli. But Frankie Valli falsetto destroy. I think competitively between Brian Wilson and Frankie Valli in terms of falsetto, Frankie Valli destroys him. It's just when you look at the bigger picture, and see Frankie Valli has a better falsetto than Brian. I think that's just me personally. It's just because Frankie Valli, I think the 4 Seasons have had more number 1 hits than I'll look that up actually. Has the 4 Seasons have more than has the 4 Seasons look it up later. But they probably had a similar number because the 4 Seasons were the East Coast Beach Boys, if you really look at it, which I agree in a statement if I was going to say it. Look at 4 Seasons discography. See how many number 1s they had, which is they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 number 1s. Oh, here comes the night. Oh, here comes the night. No, that's a different version. Oh, here comes the night. Oh, no, I do like the disco version, and someone's going to attack me saying, that's bad. You shouldn't like it. No, you should actually like whatever the heck you want. In America, it's called the land of the free and the home of the brave. It says the land of the free, which means you can like whatever music you like. There you go. I don't know how that is in the rest of the world. Oh, Hawaii being mentioned. I cannot do a lead on Hawaii. Hawaii! Straight to Hawaii. I can do the mic parts. They're just like, do you want to come along? Do you want to come along with me? It's kind of like Catch a Wave, but freaking Catch a Wave and this. I could do the mic parts of Catch a Wave so easily because of I could do a very. Some of my Frankie Valli voice is kind of also like my Mike Love voice. Which is like, oh, I got a funny feeling when she walks in the room, and my thought it ended much too soon. Oh, why not? Oh my God, Don Cicione, underrated bassist. So him is like, oh, why not? He goes high for falsetto because Frankie Valli couldn't do his falsetto anymore. Because he had a thing with he had an ear condition or something in his ears one of his ears that he had to get surgery on. So it's really like, oh, I got a funny feeling when she burns. He's like that. Whereas Mike is like, Mike Love is only on Hawaii. He's like, you get these all my life. I wanted to see the island called Hawaii. Straight to Hawaii. When Brian comes in with that. Straight to Hawaii, 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 Hawaii. Straight to Hawaii. What do you want? Wanna come along with me? Do you wanna come along with me? He's like that. I could do a mic like on student demonstration time. He's like, someone thinks that it's peak, and I can see why. Cause student demonstration time, not the worst thing in the world. I've heard worse. Starting out with Berkeley free speech, and we're on at People's Park. The wind of change fanned into flame, student demonstration spark. Down to Isla Vista, where police felt so harassed. They told the special riot squad of the LA City County Sheriff, there's a riot going on. It's fine. Technically, it is topic. Oh, welcome, Greece. I was just singing a bit of student demonstration time off of Surf's Up because I'm gonna do a mic impression of a song I can easily do. Everyone, oh my God, everyone's in love with you. I'm gonna do a good old thing right here. I could do now. Be prepared for everyone. There's one viewer of everyone's in love. Everyone's in love with you. The ocean, bruh. There's one viewer of a song I'm about to sing on Genius. Everyone's in love with you, but you can't fall in love with anyone. Still, everyone's in love with you, though you can't fall in love with only one. So many people have had a love affair, have had a love to share like mine. Now I will hit the instrumental of Do I like the Ramones? I've never given them that much attention, even though the Beach Boys do sing "Rockaway Beach" live, which I've never seen them live before. If Jonah has, that is insanely lucky. But I've not actually given the Ramones a chance. So we are going to John Stamos. If I'm going to sing a song that John Stamos sings, and it's going to be no, I'm not going to do a John Stamos one. You know, John Stamos. He's John Stamos. And John Stamos isn't that bad. He's better than freaking I don't freaking know anymore. But what's an easy one? Let's sing Kokomo. Just Kokomo. Oh, are you doing? Was it good? I think I've seen a bit of video from it. I don't know, but in fact, I'm singing for a lot of different groups that are kind of. They may be a bit older, but they can still do pretty well. I hope they do a show in Kansas City again. But, they had one on my birthday in St. Louis, and that's 4 hours away. And on a Sunday night, Brian, I think they've done a few things on Brian back in this summer. I've seen video of paying respects to Brian. I could be wrong, but Kokomo still mid, but I'm sing it. No, Mike Love. I could try to do a Carl, but I want to. I could do Carl, or Carl vocal, which is going to be pretty straining. I could be in heaven. I could do going on because I like doing going on, and going on is actually solid. They should be doing it. Going on, when in the morning, I must arrive. It's from they should do this live. I wish they did. I think they did it back. I have to check the set live setlist dot or .fm. Let's see if the Beach Boys sang it in 1980. Let's see if they did. They better have. Um, let's see from. Try to find. Um, he probably did. But if not, then that's fine. I don't think he did. No, I actually do want to see Al Jardine if he comes here. He will be playing songs from Love You and a few from MIU. Because MIU is actually solid. It's like MIU is not given the respect it deserves when you look at MIU elements. And I think MIU is actually pretty peak. Oh, Sweet Sunday. I'm gonna do Sweet Sunday kind of love. I think I could do. There's something special about it, just what I can't quite say. But there's no doubt that it's different from any other day. There are no words to describe what I'm speaking of. Exactly what I'm thinking of. It's just a sweet Sunday kind of love. We'll read the funnies together and watch on TV too. You can do something for me and I'll do the same for you. We'll fill the hours with things that we both most like to do. Spending a sweet Sunday loving you. Why don't we unplug the phone? Let's pretend nobody's home. Why are we just you and me? Oh, how nice that will be. All throughout the week we'll look back up on that sweet Sunday time. While looking forward to the special happiness we'll find. When we awaken to hear from a songbird up above. Sounds of a sweet Sunday kind of love. Sweet Sunday kind of love. Ah, was that good? I think that was good. What did they sing at the Beatles tribute? I know they played a few. I'm gonna play. I can do keeping the song alive. The summer alive, summer. Yeah, I'm trying to keep the summer alive, summer. Yeah, they're trying to keep the summer alive. I wonder if they performed on my birthday in 1980. No, they didn't even perform in the month of September. It's 1983. Um, no. Oh no. I'm gonna try. May 19th. Let's see. No. Yes. Um, they did not perform on May 19th, 1983. Sadly. It's someone's birthday that day. By the way, they didn't perform anything that day though. Um, we're going Kona Coast. Oh, Kona Coast is actually peak. Kona Coast. Yeah, we go. I consider Kona Coast the sequel to Hawaii because a bit of Hawaii's on it if you listen to the end of it. It's like, I got the end of it. We'll get to it. It's been my secret passion to try it. In Captain Cook fashion, I can't deny it. I want to spend my winters on the Kona Coast in Hawaii. For years I've saved my pennies and planned it. The Great Pacific Ocean will span it. I want to go surfing where I dig it the most in Hawaii. Go to Hawaii, Hawaii. Hawaiian Islands back in. And I'll be back here someday, I reckon. A pretty island good creature with a flower way. You'll back into the sea. Hope you'll go back to Hawaii. I can't do Al Jardine 1978. He's Al Jardine I could probably do. I don't know. Al Jardine just being Al Jardine. Suntan beauties are everywhere. Lovely island ways of our care. You're sure to find a honey waiting for you there in Hawaii. Kane and Wahi, and the Hawaiians too. Have a friendly aloha from Miss Mecca to you. They're the friendliest people anywhere in Hawaii. Go to Hawaii, Hawaii. Welcome to the island Mecca. You learn to talk like a local, I betcha. And at Wahina, we'll count the shooting stars. We'll watch them fall his glory. It'll just be you in Hawaii. Winter in the sun, it sure be nice. In the South Sea, Garden of Paradise. I wanna spend my summer on the Kona coast in Hawaii. Honolulu, Waikiki, do you want to come along with me? It's like looking at Hawaii at the background. Honolulu, Waikiki. Yo. Yeah, Eric Clapton stole Patty, and that's George and him are friends. That's not acceptable. I don't even like Eric. I only know song from him is his cover of "I Shot the Sheriff." I didn't kill the deputy though. Won't you come out tonight? Why don't you come out tonight? Oh my God. Tonight, why don't you come? Then Brian does, well, girl, won't you come out tonight? They're playing a song. Well, girl, won't you come out tonight? You know, it's Brian doing the, if you didn't know, Brian does the lead falsetto. Not even falsetto because it's 78, but he was doing the lead vocal on Won't You Come Out Tonight. That was Brian on main co-lead vocal on there. I could do a Brian from this era. 10 Years of Heart. I could do a I could do This Whole World. I'm thinking about this whole world. When at night I think about the love of this whole world. Lots of different people everywhere. And when I go anywhere, I see love, I see love, I see love. When girls get married, boys can go. Very time is left and I try. But when they leave, you wait around. You are there like everywhere, like everyone you see. Happy because you're living and you're free. Well, here comes another day for your love. I'm thinking about this whole world. Love. When at night I think about the love of this whole world. Damn. Oh, she's got rhythm. She's got something I need. That one's also on MIU because MIU is actually peak. I can do a song from the Beach Boys, "Love You." I'm gonna try to do "Good Time." Good time. Good time. Good time. It's just good time. I can't deny what has been my I can't do Brian's vocal on it because he still had a very high voice at the time. Maybe not the highest, but you know. My girlfriend Betty, she's always ready to help me in any way. She'll do my cooking, she's always looking for ways she can make my day. And when I'm looking at her, the sound of pitter patter, oh, they go like today. I could try to do it like it's falsetto if it's right there. You do the boogie boogie. Oh, no, I could try to do like him gruff. Like it's. Let's see if I can do it gruff. Brian from the era. I think I could. Let me try here. Solar system. What do the planets mean? And have you ever seen sunrise in the morn? It shines since you were born. Saturn has rings all around it. I searched the sky and I found it. Solar system brings us wisdom. Do, 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 do. Then there's the Milky Way. That's where the angels play. You'll see the lover's moon. Looks good in the month of June. Neptune is god of the sea. Pluto is too far to see. Solar system brings us wisdom. The constellations are stars that form animals Leo and Capricorn too. Star bright, starlight, make this wish come true tonight. If Mars had life on it, I might find my wife on it. Venus, the gods in love, can thank all the stars above. Mercury's close to the sun. You'll see it when day is done. Solar system brings us wisdom. So, was I sick? Did I do a good job? Did I do a Brian? I could do Brian on Love and Mercy. I could try to do it. I haven't listened to it in a while, but I do a good job. Yeah, I think I did a good job. I'm gonna have a drink, hydrated. It's good to stay hydrated. Oh, it's good. Oh, yeah, I think I did a good job there. Um, oh, I'll have to put that there. Oh, there's the camera. Okay, let's do another one. I'm gonna do Love and Mercy. I've heard Love Mercy. Okay, yeah. Um, I was sitting in a crummy movie with my head on my chin. All the violence that occurred seems like we never win. Love and mercy, that's what you need tonight. Show love and mercy to all your friends, you and your friends tonight. I was lying in my room and the news came on TV. A lot of people out there hurting and it really scares me. Love and mercy, that's what you need tonight. Show love and mercy to you and your friends tonight. I was standing in a bar and watching all the people there. Of the loneliness in this world, well, it's just not fair. Hey, love and mercy, that's what you need tonight. So love and mercy to you and your friends tonight. Love and mercy to you and your friends. Love and mercy. Um, I think one or two more songs. I'm gonna do. I usually have a nice closure being a good old version of Let's Put Our Hearts Together. One last beach. Well, I'm actually gonna do a I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do a Beatles song this time and try to do it well. That's the thing. Um, I'm gonna try to do Let It Be. See if I can do Let It Be. Let's see here. Let's see here. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking the words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking the words of wisdom, let it be. Boom, boom. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. And for those they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Do, do. And when the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine till tomorrow, let it be. I woke up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be, yeah. Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah. Let it be. There will be an answer. Let it be. Dun, dun, dun. Who's ready for Let's put our hearts together. Let's do that as the closure. What? I could do a nice Brian Volfa. Um that's the usual quote. We are gonna do a closure. Good on, we ready? Okay, this is gonna be my vocals anyway. We ready? Are we ready? Can you drop a thumbs up in the chat right now? We ready? Let's get this. No, might need a bit more of water. I guess I have to use the Tahitian treat. We are ready for Let's Put Our Hearts Together. Off of The Beach Boys Love You, 1977. Oh, hi, welcome. I'll be performing Let's Put Our Hearts Together. Yeah. I don't want to tell you that I care for you and have you just ignore me. It's better that I wait and see just how you feel, and maybe you'll adore me. I know if you've had so much experience that you don't need another person in your life. I know it may sound funny, but you're the kind of woman who'd make a very sweet wife. Take your time, don't worry how you feel, because you know we've got forever. Maybe I'll come up with some idea and you think that I was clever. I've never had someone, I need someone to live with and be good to. Don't worry about your past loves, and if they've never understood you. Let's put our hearts together and say we'll leave each other never. Let's see what we can cook up between us. Together, 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 you and I. Welcome. Was that good? That was a good closure, right? That was a good one. I tried. I can try to do a bit of a Melinda, but it's more of a Maryland. I can't. I don't know if Melinda did any singing. Yeah. Well, that's cool, dude. You got a copy of Pet Sense today. Did I sound like Brian? I think I kind of did. Try to model it. Because I got, I guess, apparently people didn't like the 1975 release. Yes, they didn't really like it. That came out last year. Well, technically, December was last year, so, well, yay. Tomorrow is going to be the underrated artists slash bands post, because today was a bit controversial. Kinda, not really. I don't know if it really was or not. I wish your day lived over much and smiles. Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love.